Hello, my name is Musa, and in this tutorial we'll be making this a completely responsive, interactive auto slider using the library Swiper.js. We'll be fine-tuning the library to create this functionality that you see here and deal with any issues with the library, as well as our own styling. Okay, let's begin from the start. So I'm just in my course file called Swiper.js tutorial in VS Code. Of course, you can use any code editor you want. I've currently just got a folder called images with the images I've selected with the theme of Iceland. I'll be putting my final example onto GitHub, which also will have the images in it. I just picked out some images from Unsplash. So I just type in Iceland, pick which ones. I mean, you can use whatever you want, but this is for my example. And here, obviously, is the final example. Right, so let's just start from the beginning. Let me remove that. So we're going to have index. Index.html. And I've got emit enabled, so this is why I could do that. We'll have script. So I'm going to call it script.js. Is that what we call it? Yeah. And then we'll have the SAS folder. Now, I've actually done a tutorial on how to set up live SAS compiler, which I'll add a link. So if you want to watch that, I mean, it's optional. You can use just normal CSS if you want, but then I'll have, yeah, I think that's it for everything. Just need to link that. So what I'll do is, I'm going to call it main.css. Let's do watch SAS. Here's our CSS folder. So we're just going to link that here. Link CSS. Call this main. CSS. Let's open this in live server. We got that. So now let's go to Swiper.js and actually get this Swiper. So just Google it. Swiper.js should be the first one. You sort of see what you can do with it. You can do quite a lot with it. We're gonna get started. I'm gonna get this. Just a normal bundle, and this, not the minified one. Then we're gonna add this just to look at what default, but this is required classes. Then for CSS, we're just gonna do that. Then for this, we're just gonna take this, see what we get. And we're just gonna sort of demystify it all. Okay, save. And we have the default, well, what they've given you. So what we're going to do is now is Yep. Let's remove stuff that we don't need. So as you can see here, it's vertical. So let's go into script. This is a new instantiated swiper object. So that's why we get a new swipe. And then here's what we're targeting. Container. Swipe container. And then we have an argument which is the object with properties. And that's how you should understand a bit of JavaScript object-oriented programming in general, just to sort of be comfortable with using libraries like this. So let's remove virtual. So now it's not virtual. So let's keep loop. We're not going to use the navigation, so let's remove that. We're not going to use a scroll bar, which is this bit here. Like I said, if you want it for your own one, that's all we need for now. So you can still see this because we need to remove it from here. Let's remove that. Let's remove scroll bar. It's not even interactive. Pagination, no. So that's all we need. Perfect. So now let's change these HTML. So each one of these swiper slide is the single slide. You see here. You can see by default it doesn't. If you work with the slide, it doesn't autoplay. All this configurations will be done going through this tutorial. So now we need to remove this and add overlay. This is image involved. This is why I can do this. H1 and let's do H1 for now. Oh, welcome. And a button. Book. And then we're just going to add a class to each one. So we're just going to wiper slide 1. So if you want to change each one individually. So let's do that. And that's I'll have 4 here. So let's just go back to this. This is a 4. See, this is what we get now. Lovely. Now I'm just going to change the font. So let's go to Google Font. Montserrat. We want 400. Take the input. Then we're gonna add this to the body. Lovely. Then I'm just gonna add the defaults because it's tedious constantly doing it. Yes, I've just put an outline just sort of see what's going on. So we've done Google Fonts, done all that. Now we're actually going to add the images. So hopefully you've chosen your images or download the GitHub and required them. So we're going to go to. So we're going to actually add them to the Swiper slide. We're going to add it in here. So we need to add the images as a background image style. The reason why we're doing it this way is because doesn't really work if you do it with the CSS. So you need to persist it this way, in my experience. Okay, that's where we're adding it in. Should do it. I'm just going to copy that. Let's see if that works. Yep. I'm going to copy this for each one. 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Now onto this Swiper slider. And we're going to change this to max. So this is the actual main container. I'm going to add max width of 100. VH height 100 VH. That's done it now. Now we'll sort out the background image positioning and stuff. So this is going to be nested in. Swipe slide. So this is targeting each individual one. Max width 100%. Then background. This is just in case default. I'm just going to do like a grey, light grey. Let's just see what we're getting now. Still the same. Background, position, center. Repeat, no repeat. Size, cover. Lovely. Let's remove the outline here. Then, so now, as you can see, focuses on the center, and this is obviously responsive. But if you want to change it up a bit, so let's say a media 100, for example, and go target the second one. Let's just look at the second one first. So this is the second one run right now. And then we can go background. And you can see it's not auto playing, but we're going to sort that out. Right. So that can take the right if you want. I mean, maybe you don't want right for the second one, but it's there if you want. I'll probably go actually left on that one. More of a left one. Yeah. Then even for maybe let's say Swiper slide free do. Yeah, let's just do position right. See how that looks. Okay, so that's just optional, you know, you can add that in if you want. So let's go to JavaScript and start making autoplay and stuff. I'll probably just put this as make it more robust. Might not even do anything this one bit, that bit there. But to make it autoplay in order sometimes makes a difference with this. So just be wary of that. So by the way, this what I'm going to show you now, there is documentation. You can just look at that. So if you want to look at navigation, autoplay, and all this is in the documentation. But I'm just configuring it for you so you will come into problems with it all and give you sort of a overall feel of how to use it. Delay 5,000 seconds. 5,000, which is 5 seconds. Disable. So you can see now it plays. So now it plays every 5 seconds. Well, it should do. Oh yeah, it is. And then when we are sliding through it like this, it will stop, as you can see here. So to stop that is you put disable on interaction false. So now it'll still play. There we are. So let's now go to, let's style this bit, the content in the middle. Go back here. I'm just going to do nested underneath this. Swiper, slide, display, flex. So I'll center it. Now the overlay. Oh yeah, my bad. That should be in there. Let's just make this the overlay. Nested in here will be the overlay. text align, center. So it's all centered. H1, font size 3. So that's the tile. Just give it color white. And that's that. And then, by the way, this is a bit bigger because I'm zoomed in aesthetically. Then we just had a bit of responsiveness to the title. Max width. So I'm fix. That's done. Let's do button now. I'm going to start the button. Just going to add then we're going to add this dark grey colour, so it's just going to add it to the top here. So it's just a dark grey we're going to use. One way, just going to style it out a bit. 100, let's see what we're getting. Padding. Font size, you have to persist the font size with buttons a lot of times. Text transform. Case. Looking good. Transition. Seconds. We're also going to add a bit of modern top. 10 pixels. There. Then I'm going to make the font size smaller for mobile, smaller devices. All right. That's just for responsiveness, so it's a lot smaller. Let's just look at how it is on mobile as it stands. So it's draggable and it's autoplay. Let's add a hover now to this just for an effect. So just outside the button, or you can add it to the button if you want. Let's do that. And that's that. And it's already white. I don't know why I pull that again. So yeah, and also I'll add background We're going to use that dark grey. Make it 0.5. Oh. See that effect? Right, so now that's done. So now I'm going to focus on the pagination down here. It'll zoom in a bit more so you can sort of see. So to target this, you need to get the bullet, swiper bullet pagination. Then if I'm trying to show you the active, so there you see the active one when it's blue. So there's the two styles that we want. Classes, sorry. So let's just do this above this. So we're in this swiper slide. Oh no, sorry, we're in the container, but we're just targeting the pagination. Bit tedious watching me type this out, so I'm just gonna active. Then, so we've got them two now. So if you want to change the styles, like we have here, that's how we do it. So this is when it's not active. We do white. Just going to do important. So overrides whatever it is now. Then we're going to do width of 20. Create that circle effect. Then opacity 1. As you can see, they're all the same now. Oh yeah, that's for active. My mistake. Well, let's just do this one for normal. So the active one, you can see it just stands out. Then pretty much the same here. Let's just add all this. Then we have the border to make white 2 pixels. Then no background. Transparent. Opacity 1. There we have it. See, it's not problem with this. It's not clickable. So that's what we're going to combat next. So we're just going to add it here. Here more like clickable true. So that's now clickable, but now it's sliding actually. Some cases it doesn't slide, so this bit's important as well, which is to add, because sometimes it doesn't actually slide, so even in terms of making it more robust, or stops touch sliding is adding this in, which is allow touch move. Depends on the browsers and what have you as well. So now continue doing the touch move slider thing. That'll be it for the configuration for this version anyway. But if you want to check out the actual inside, you can always just go my Swiper. Now it gives you the actual object and sort of dismantle it, see what you want, what you can do, as well as documentation. So they're both here. So this is just nice to see what's contained in it. It's interesting sometimes to see how these libraries are sort of built on. Now so now it's more focused on the mobile side of things. So if you see, I don't know why it's not doing it this time, but a lot of times when you click, oh, there we go. So when you click on it, you can see the orange around it. So we're actually going to be removing that. And also see this button. This is just the outline of the focus. So we're going to get rid of that next. So we'll go to let's do underneath the bullet points here. Then we're going to add Swiper bullet. Oh, we could actually add it to this, yeah. But we'll just add it. Okay. Swiper bullet. Focus. Focus. Outline. None. Important. Box shadow. None. Now solve that issue. Now onto this issue, which is on the button. So we can just do, okay, let's focus. Yeah. Focus. We can do outline, none, important, and then we can do box shadow again, none, important. Okay, so now that's fine. Now with also a mobile, you can run in with the issue with the flickering, especially with Safari. So this will solve this issue. Might be issues with flickering with maybe something else, but I mean this will solve this issue. So add to the swipe slide itself, add a WebKit. So down here, go WebKit. Transform, translate 3D. So 0, 0, 0. Then I'm just going to put an important. Can't really see it in this way, but you can when it's on live, when it's mobile. So now that's pretty much it. I was going to add, oh yeah, some like slides, like this slide here. If you want to add, maybe I'm going to add it down here. Swiper. Slide 4. H1. And just make the color grey. Should add in another important. Just override it. So that's now slide 4 will be dark grey. They can add it, if you want to add that to mobile, this one to mobile. Position this left to right. If you want a mobile, you can do that, but it's completely responsive, as I said. Also, you can add cursor pointer here, so to indicate nice slidable. So yeah, I mean, like, you can do whatever you want. Like, there's so much options. Yeah, you can use with this library, Swiper.js. And that's it really for this tutorial. Thank you for watching it. I'll see you next time.